Welcome back, my friends. Everybody that actually watches, if anybody ever watches. I got a beautiful antique. It's a C4. Yeah, C4 Corvette. This baby is beautiful. Good old-fashioned tune port. They still use the style intake on some vehicles. He's complaining about a big oil leak. Okay, yeah, we know. I look here, I can see the valve cover gaskets are leaking a little bit up in the front. The front of the intake is leaking. The thermostat is the housing right there. That's leaking a little bit. We're going to address that later. The front, I don't know if I can get the camera in there. The front of the intake is leaking a little bit, but he's complaining about a big, huge puddle in his garage. I don't know if, there we go. Can you get in there? You see that? That's the oil pressure switch. I think that one's for the sender. There's two of them. Yeah, that's actually the dummy light. And the other one down there is for the gauge. There's a 3-wire for the gauge. And if you can see, it's full of oil. I don't know where the plug went. Guess I'll have to find that later when I go to plug it in. But there it is. There's the plug. It fell down here. Look at how much oil is in this plug. Just full of oil. Now these things they're kind of weird. I mean, yeah, it's just the thing's like full of oil. Let me see if I can get a good light in there. There we go. Can you see how much oil that thing? You can't even see the pin. It's so full of oil. The camera won't get in there good enough. But those things are really weird because they'll give a little squirt, little drip, and you'll see a leak here, and it might even stop for a while. Then all of a sudden you're driving down the road and your oil light comes on because that thing will turn into an oil geyser and blow all the oil on the ground in 2-3 minutes. I mean, it might as well just open up the oil galley and just start pumping oil out of it. It'll pump the oil right out of the engine. So just a little tip. You know, those things are it's a little tricky to get to, but I got the special socket, so, and of course you got to remove that little cover. But a little tip, if you see that thing, keep an eye on those things, and a good service shop will tell you, those things, especially on these older cars, newer cars too, but they're funny, and they will cost you an engine. So, just a little tip on an oil pressure switch. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in. Like always, likes are nice, subscribes are better. Questions, comments, feel free. Ring the bell and have a nice day.